Hello everyone, this is Buildershed here, and sorry for not uploading a video yesterday. This video will count for yesterday's video, but anyways, today we're reviewing MX Linux. So MX Linux is one of those distros, just like Garuda, that basically come to the spotlight recently or just gotten popular recently. Unlike Garuda though, MX Linux is first of all more lightweight from the looks of it. Second of all, looks a bit different than most other distros. Like even good old Garuda can be similar to some looking distros, but this one looks a bit more unique. And also, unlike Garuda, this is Debian based, unlike Garuda, which is Arch based. Which, first of all, means stability. Which is a positive for many people. So, MX Linux, I'm not switching to MX Linux as my main driver. I'm staying on Arch, of course, but MX Linux is kind of a fun distro to toy around with, in my opinion. It's definitely a unique one. It is Debian based, so if you want to install packages, you have to do sudo apt install, let's say neofetch. Probably already have that installed. It was already installed, so let's just do neofetch. And there it is. So there's no nice stuff. This is more lightweight. So, it comes with quite a few things. It comes with a calculator and a calendar. It comes with some icon. It comes with some basic stuff. It comes with a couple of games. It comes with GIMP, if y'all are wondering. It also comes with LibreOffice. And by the way, if y'all want to know what this... I think this is XFCE that this uses. Let me just do a quick check. Hold up. neofetch. Yeah, it's using XFCE. No, XFCE does not look like this from the get-go. It actually looks a little bit different. And the thing is, XFCE is lightweight, like this distro. So, this is a good distro for lower end computers. I haven't looked around the repositories enough to conclude if this has a good repository, though I'm quite sure it has. But even that, this distro is Debian based. So you can easily go on the web. You can easily go on the web, like I've done with Google Chrome. I'm opening up Firefox for this one. You can easily go on the web and find a .deep file and just download it like that, because this is a Debian-based distro like Ubuntu, so it's going to, you will be able to download .deep files. I'll download Discord. Kind of show you all that. So yeah, this distro can be used for everyday usage. It's a Debian distro, which means it has more compatibility. Well, it's Debian based, but because it's Debian based, yeah, more compatibility, more support for it, from software than maybe some other distros. Stuff's gonna be easier to get done. It's kind of like Ubuntu, but this is not Ubuntu. It's Debian based. But I have to admit, this is quite unique looking. Isn't downloading? Yup. And yeah, you click install package, but you can also do. I think I also forgot to do this, like show you all this. You can, of course, go in the terminal and just do, I think, sudo apt install. I think in this downloads / Buildershed. Discord. So I think this is the terminal equivalent, basically doing like the GUI. So all it just does its thing in the terminal. Let's look at the manual. You gonna open up? Yeah, I think I just opened up a crap ton of them. So about MX Linux. So MX Linux is a cooperative venture between the Anti-X and former Mapus communities, using the best tools and talents from each distro, including work and ideas originally created by Warren Woodford. It is a midweight OS distro designed to combine an elegant and efficient desktop with simple configuration, high stability, solid performance, and medium-sized footprint. It's from this line. Relying on the excellent upstream work by Linux and the open source community, the MX19 we deploy XFCE 4.14 as desktop environment on top of a Debian stable base. So this proves my point that this is a Debian based distro. Apt kind of already proved it as well. Drawn from the core Anti-X system, ongoing backports and outside additions to our repos serve to keep components current with updates as users require. KDE, Plasma, and Flexbox environments are also available, so you can change this like every other distro. So basically, here's the system requirements. Of course, you need 1 gigabyte of RAM. That's kind of standard for every single operating system. In fact, I would say operating systems require a lot more. 6 gigabytes of free hard drive space. I'm pretty sure you can easily get it a 2 terabyte hard drive quite easily these days. So I don't know why anyone would really care about this unless you're trying to run it a virtual machine. A modern i6-86 Intel or AMD processor. Yeah, most people have those. So here are the recommended. Of course, it's going to recommend 20 gigabytes, but like I said earlier, practically everyone has a hard drive that is either half a terabyte or a terabyte more. 2 gigabytes of RAM, it's kind of standard as the minimum, but this requires it as a recommended. But again, same as that one, and as well as a CD drive. BIOS capable of boot from that drive, or a live USB BIOS capable of booting from USB. That's kind of standard, of course. So let's going. You can just type in Discord or just select it from the over here. It's not going to show up. Oh! Yeah. Misspelling. Yeah, it's going to show up. So I could have selected from there. Like any of y'all could have. While that installs updates, here's some of the frequently asked questions. First of all, MX Linux is not a rolling release distro. I kind of mentioned that earlier. It's Alright, close that out. So MX Linux is a stable distro. It's not rolling, so you can get updates. like at a more frequent rate. I think it also offers the option for you to go with more longer life type up versions which last longer or supported longer. Extended support, I think, could be called. Ubuntu does the same in its derivatives. So these are the versions it's supporting. As well as these will be supported for several more years, so you should be okay. Wheezy LTS seems to be support in 2018. So if you're using that, I'm surprised that you are. So let's close out the FAQ. So y'all want to see another desktop environment? Also, one thing I didn't learn until like more recently, you could also switch to the TTY and from different distros, so you can do this. Okay, we're back a little. I accidentally screwed something up, so yeah. Yeah, remember I'm running this in VirtualBox. If I were to do that again, it'd switch to a different TTY on my host operating system, so let's just scrap that idea. So if you don't want this, Pac-Man, you didn't do sudo apt install life. You want a different desktop environment, you do, of course, sudo apt install. You want GNOME, I think it'd be GNOME desktop. Oh. GNOME session. Oh. So it's already installed. Well, you do something like that. Let's just do KDE Plasma. Let's just do Plasma Desktop. From the looks of it, it appears to automatically respond with yes from the looks of it. So that's doing its thing. Like this distro can be used for daily use, like every other. But would I recommend this as much to beginners as Ubuntu? No. Would I recommend this for older computers? Sure. You also have stuff like Task Manager type stuff. Not to forget, you got LibreOffice. Dang, I lost again in my words. I think another cool thing is that it also has this, and the background's kind of cool as well. Oh yeah, this distro does not look modern. It's more old school looking a bit. And that's kind of one of the appealing things about this distro. The looks. If you want more of an old school vibe, you can go with MX Linux. And I'm pretty sure there's also you can also make this look even more like Windows 95, if you know what I mean. Let's Git already installed. Sudo apt install Git. Okay, we have Git on here. I'm pretty sure you can make this. Like, here's LibreOffice. Of course, you use that, but. Next time I'm going to Google Chrome. Let's look for Chicago 95. You want to make this look even more old school. So, let's just do git clone.
Or you're just playing games with that on. That you'd be recording a video with it. Sounds good.
So here's the GitHub. Let's just clone it. Just do git that. Yeah, it's just gonna be doing that. No. Let's just close that out before you end up screwing it up more. Yeah, I think it caused a little chaos here. Oh. So while we wait on this, I got doing both these are done. So this one right here is done. So let's do the GitHub folder. So Chicago, and let's just do Python installed. Yup. So let's just do Python the installer.py. Oh. Yeah, something surely wasn't going properly. Yep. I think it's getting about time for me to like starting this off because I still got a couple things to show off though. If you want to log out, you go up here. Here's your time, but you also got your time over here. Here's your two workspaces right over here. Here's the apps you have. If you want to add more apps, you'd have to go into panel and add new items. And then you have to add a launcher, which should be your program. Which I'm sure you could also create another panel where the programs are running. So I think I'll end this off here.
You make your bed? Huh?
Yes.
No, we not. You want a lunchy? You make your bed. That Dexter's all he make your bed.
Okay.
So 1 o'clock we're gonna go warm up. You hear?
I hear.
You make your bed, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna see then I go.
Okay. Could you close my
Yeah,
door?
right now I'm making.
Could you close my door?
No, the make it back. I come on back, the trash it.
Hope to see you next time, fellas. Well, I forgot to give it the review. I'd probably say the rating would be 8 out of 10. A bit lower than Ubuntu and Garuda. But, like this, like even though it's a little faster, like first of all, the repositories I wouldn't say are as big as Ubuntu's. This may be a little confusing to some people, even though I just explained it. Or it may not be, but this will look confusing to beginners. Now you also got some good things, nice things like a nice wallpaper, but a little low quality image over here. There's also a widget to tell the time. It's also Debian based, so like I mentioned, it is more stable. So I hope to see y'all next time, fellas. This is Buildershed, and I'll see you next time. Later today. See ya. If y'all like this type of content, make sure to drop a like. If you wanted to see more of this content, make sure to subscribe. If you don't like this content, or specifically this video, drop a dislike. And it'd be heavily appreciated if you were to also drop a comment explaining why you disliked the video and some issues, also known as constructive feedback. I'll see y'all next time. See ya.